What if one family changed science forever? Not once, not twice, but across generations. A mother, a father, and a daughter, all connected by one thing: discovery. This is the story of a family so brilliant. They didn't just make history, they rewrote it. Before the fame, before the awards, there was a young girl named Marie Curie. Born in Poland under Russian rule, her early life was filled with struggle. Education was restricted, opportunities were limited, but her curiosity, limitless. She dreamed of understanding the unseen forces of the universe, so she left everything behind and moved to Paris. In Paris, she met a man who would change her life, Pierre Curie. He wasn't just a scientist, he was a thinker, a dreamer, just like her. Together, they formed one of the greatest scientific partnerships in history. They worked long hours, in difficult conditions, driven by one shared goal: to understand a mysterious phenomenon, radiation. Their work led to groundbreaking discoveries. They identified new elements, polonium, radium. They introduced the concept of radioactivity to the world. It was revolutionary, something invisible, yet incredibly powerful. But their work came at a cost. They handled radioactive materials without knowing the danger. Slowly, silently, it affected their health. In 1903, their work was recognized. Marie and Pierre Curie, along with another scientist, were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics. It was historic. Marie Curie became the first woman to ever receive a Nobel Prize. But for them, this wasn't about fame, it was about discovery. Then, everything changed. Pierre Curie died suddenly in a tragic accident. Marie was left alone, grieving, heartbroken, but she didn't stop. Instead, she continued their work. Years later, Marie achieved something no one had done before. She won a second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry. A different field, a different achievement. She became the first person in history to win two Nobel Prizes. Her name was now legendary. But the story didn't end with her. Her daughter, Irène Joliot-Curie, grew up surrounded by science, inspired by her parents, driven by the same curiosity, and she followed their path. Irène, alongside her husband, made a groundbreaking discovery: artificial radioactivity. They found a way to create radioactive elements in a lab. This changed science and medicine forever. And in 1935, she was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. Another Curie, another legacy, three Nobel laureates, one family. Their discoveries helped advance medicine, develop cancer treatments, transform physics and chemistry. But their work also came with consequences. Radiation exposure eventually affected their health. They paid a price for their discoveries. Some families passed down wealth, some passed down traditions. But the Curie family, they passed down curiosity, courage, and a relentless desire to understand the unknown. If this story inspired you, then you already know what to do. Subscribe to Vault of History, like this video, and turn on notifications, because some of the greatest stories in history aren't about one person. They're about legacies. And tell me this in the comments. Do you think greatness is born or built over time?